Now it's a Bitcoin mining / agriculture operation. Let's check out what's inside. First, let's explain a bit about Bitcoin.
This is actually what all the excitement is about. They actually all get mined from a computer just like this.
It's a cryptocurrency or a digital currency. Right now, one Bitcoin is worth about $19,000. Creating Bitcoins and exchanging them requires a tremendous amount of computing power, and lots of computers like these. Often the heat generated from the computers goes to waste, but not here in St. Francis Xavier.
Each one of those Bitcoin miners is producing heat, and to move that heat around traditionally you need fans. And because they're really tiny fans and they're moving so fast, it sounds like little airplanes.
Warm.
This is where the heat comes from.
Okay, so these are Bitcoin miners. And so, the heat then from these computers, where does it go?
Currently, these miners are heating the facility that we're in right now. The heat then heats the building space. The building space then gives us the flexibility to grow different things. We have a project with some dairy farmers, and then over here you can see that we're growing some lettuce. So it really creates an opportunity for us to use heat in a very different way than you'd think about it.
So you just clicked on some water for these plants. Where's that water coming from?
That water is coming from actually the main floor, and that's where we keep our fish.
Can we see the fish?
Of course.
Okay, let's go see the fish. So what kind of fish are these?
These are Arctic char.
And how do they relate to what we saw upstairs?
So Arctic char is a very prized possession in Manitoba. And most important, they're really great at making fertilizer. So the fish that's liquid here, it's easy to move. So we can move it to where the plants were that you saw upstairs.
So it's all connected.
Much like Earth and how we need to get back to is, we need to get back to everything being connected. So I think that people, when we're looking at the Manitoba economy, and when people go to their mailbox, especially being so cold, and they open up their Manitoba hydro bill, they get scared because they hear about rising rates of hydro and those types of things. Hydro is one of our best assets in the province. So is fresh water. And so we need to be able to support our food producers, whether it's growing fish or flowers or whatever it is, with alternative ways to use Manitoba's gifts. So if we can take that energy, instead of exporting it to the States and use it here in Manitoba, we value add that energy, we could do all sorts of great things. And the jobs that come out of my facility, guess what? They're helping our economy.
Artie hopes his operation becomes a place where people can research and develop sustainable food systems while programmers work with Bitcoin technology. Sam Sampson, CBC News, St. Francis Xavier.